Imagine this. You've been working tirelessly on a passion project for months. You have invested time, energy, and resources into it, convinced that it will be a success. However, when the time finally comes to present it, you are met with resounding rejection. You feel discouraged, disillusioned, and wonder if all your efforts have been in vain. Does it sound familiar to you? Rejection is a universal experience that we all face at some point in our lives. But what if I told you that rejection can be more than just an obstacle? What if I told you that Stoicism offers us a way to turn rejection into a powerful tool for our growth and success? Epictetus already reflected on it. If someone gave your body to the first one to arrive, you would be outraged. However, you give your mind to the first person who passes by. Well, it is enough for anyone to insult you for you to feel insulted and confused. Aren't you ashamed of that? If someone tells you that an individual is speaking badly about you, do not defend yourself or deny what he or she has said. He simply answers, "He who said that about me, he undoubtedly ignores my other defects, and that is why he only talks about that one." Today we are going to discuss with you how Stoicism can offer us the necessary tools to deal with rejection in a constructive way. We will learn to manage our emotions, to find valuable lessons in the experience of rejection, and to use it as an impetus to move forward and pursue our goals with determination and courage. But before we start, if this is your first time on my channel, I ask you to help me by subscribing and liking the video, so I can continue creating more content like this in the future. Here we teach you from the art of calmly facing the challenges that life presents us to understanding the transcendental importance of living in harmony with nature and cultivating virtues that enrich our inner being. Each lesson immerses us in a deep journey of self-discovery and personal growth. Discover the teachings of Stoicism and learn to apply them in your modern life with our ebook. Click on the description to get it right now. Each teaching provides us with the opportunity to cultivate a greater awareness of ourselves and the world around us, inspiring us to transcend the limits of the ordinary and pursue a fuller, more meaningful life. Let us begin. The process of accepting rejection as a natural part of the path towards our goals is essential for our emotional health and personal growth. Stoicism invites us to recognize that rejection is an inevitable reality in life. It teaches us to understand that we cannot control the actions or decisions of others, and that rejection can arise for a variety of reasons, many of which are beyond our control. One of the most valuable lessons we learn from Stoicism is to separate our self-esteem and personal worth from the rejection we face. Instead of interpreting rejection as an evaluation of our worth as individuals, we learn to see it as a circumstantial response that does not define our intrinsic worth. Cultivating resilience with Stoicism urges us to cultivate emotional resilience in the face of rejection. We learn not to let rejection discourage us or sink us into self-pity. Instead, it encourages us to find strength in adversity and to press forward with determination and courage. The practice of radical acceptance is a powerful tool that Stoicism offers us. It encourages us to accept rejection without resistance or bitterness, recognizing it as an inevitable part of the process of pursuing our goals. This acceptance frees us from unnecessary suffering and allows us to move forward with greater clarity and serenity. However, Stoicism prompts us to find valuable lessons in the experience of rejection. It encourages us to reflect on what we can learn from the situation, how we can improve in the future, and what adjustments we can make to our approach or strategy. Instead of seeing rejection as a failure, we see it as an opportunity for personal growth and development. Developing emotional detachment and resilience in the face of rejection allows you to handle these situations with greater strength and determination. Instead of allowing rejection to affect us emotionally, we learn to remain detached and objective, recognizing that our emotions are the result of our interpretations and beliefs about the situation. Psychological research supports this idea, showing that practicing emotional detachment can reduce the intensity of our emotional responses to rejection, allowing us to handle it more effectively. Facing rejection with resilience means accepting the reality of the situation, adapting to the circumstances, and moving forward with determination. The Stoics remind us that adversity is an opportunity to strengthen and grow, rather than be defeated by it. Resilience allows us to see rejection as a temporary setback on our path to success, rather than a devastating blow to our self-esteem. Practice ataraxia or inner tranquility. It is an important concept in Stoicism that helps us maintain calm and serenity in the midst of emotional storms. By practicing ataraxia, we learn to accept rejection with equanimity, without allowing it to disturb us too much. This allows us to make more rational and focused decisions, rather than reacting impulsively from a place of hurt or resentment. A Stoic technique for building resilience in the face of rejection is to visualize the worst-case scenario. This involves imagining the worst possible outcome of rejection and accepting it as a real possibility. By doing so, we mentally prepare ourselves to face any challenges that may arise, which gives us a sense of control over the situation and reduces our anxiety about rejection. Stoicism urges us to reflect on our experiences of rejection objectively and without excessive emotions. Instead of seeing rejection as an absolute failure, it encourages us to analyze what aspects of our proposal, action, or performance could be improved. This honest self-assessment allows us to identify areas of improvement and adjust our strategies for future opportunities. Rejection can be an invaluable source of lessons and knowledge if we are willing to seek them. From a Stoic perspective, every experience of rejection presents the opportunity to learn something new about ourselves, about others, and about the world around us. We can ask ourselves, what can I learn from this experience? What skills can I develop or strengthen? How can I improve in the future? By facing rejection with a Stoic attitude, we can strengthen our ability to bounce back quickly, shake off the dust, and move forward with determination and confidence. This ability to adapt makes us more flexible and prepared to face future challenges. We know that rejection can be discouraging, but Stoicism reminds us of the importance of remaining persistent and determined in the pursuit of our goals. It teaches us that success does not come without effort and that every obstacle along the way is an opportunity to demonstrate our strength and resolve. By embracing rejection as part of the process, we cultivate a mindset of perseverance that propels us forward, even when things get tough. One of the key teachings of Stoicism is the importance of focusing on what is in our control and stopping worrying about what is out of our reach. After experiencing rejection, we can apply this principle by reminding ourselves that we cannot control the decisions of others, but we can control our response and how we choose to move forward. Stoicism urges us to accept uncertainty and adversity as inevitable parts of life. After facing rejection, we can practice accepting the situation as it is, rather than resisting or complaining. This acceptance frees us to focus on what we can do from now on to move toward our goals. After a rejection, we can remind ourselves of our broader vision and goals, and use them as motivation to move forward with determination and self-confidence. Stoicism urges us to accept reality as it is, including rejection. Instead of denying or resisting rejection, we learn to face it bravely and without fear. Accepting that rejection is an inevitable part of the process frees us from unnecessary suffering and allows us to take action in a constructive way. Once we have accepted rejection, Stoicism encourages us to reflect on the experience and draw valuable lessons from it. We ask ourselves questions like, what can I learn from this situation? What aspects can I improve in the future? This reflection helps us grow and improve as individuals, turning rejection into a learning opportunity. Rejection forces us to reevaluate our goals and priorities. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what really matters and not let rejection derail us from our path. We use rejection as a signal to adjust our focus and redirect our energy toward what really matters to us. Instead of allowing rejection to demotivate us, Stoicism helps us strengthen our determination and resilience. It reminds us that the road to success is full of obstacles and that rejection is just one of them. It encourages us to remain firm in our determination and to move forward with courage and perseverance. Finally, Stoicism teaches us to use rejection as fuel for our passion and motivation. Instead of letting rejection discourage us, we turn it into a source of positive energy that propels us forward. We are committed to proving to the world and to ourselves that we are capable of overcoming any obstacle and achieving our goals, no matter how many rejections we face along the way. At the end of the day, rejection can be a difficult experience to deal with, but with the right mindset, we can turn it into an opportunity to grow and achieve our goals. Always remember to apply the Stoic principles of acceptance, resilience, and persistence in your daily life. So don't fear rejection. Embrace it as an opportunity to grow and reach your full potential. If you liked our video, like and subscribe. Leave us your comments and share your experiences with us so that YouTube knows that these types of videos help people like you and we can continue creating more similar videos in the future. See you in our next video.